I'm Sister Barbara Erler. I'm in the 92nd year of my life. I've been a part of the Cenacle for over 70 years, and I live here in Chicago, which is my native land in North America. It felt like a long story for me because I was in college. I was heading for social work. I just wanted to help people live life fully, I guess. And I was also, I was in my 20s. I was also thinking about my life work, marriage and family and religious life. And somehow the notion of religious life just didn't leave me. It left a lot of my friends who had been wondering about it too. And I was thinking about like the Daughters of Charity, who were very well known for their social work. But somehow I was also thinking about contemplative life. So like I wrote to the Trappistines in Rentham, Massachusetts and so forth. So that was going on as well. And little by little I realized that faith would have to enter into how I was helping people. It was too important in my understanding of what life is really all about. So while I loved my retreat at the Cenacle, I really wasn't thinking that much about the Cenacle, but little by little I came to realize the sisters seemed to have a very deep life of prayer, and the way that they helped people was in their faith journey. So it was really that aspect of prayer and of that kind of ministry that I realized I had to try it, at least, to be true to myself or anyone else. Well, God gives me joy. Really, our founder, St. Therese Couder, at one point, late in her life, spoke of being willing to begin the journey all over again, even if her sabots, her sandals, her shoes were full of blood, because she had found the good God so good. And certainly my shoes are not full of blood, but it's been a long journey. And I honestly can say I have found the good God so good. So that continues, of course, to give me joy and energy, but also helping others to know that goodness continues to give me great joy and energize me. In one way, I see it as it has always been. We have a mission statement that speaks about working for the transformation of the world by awakening faith and deepening faith with and for the people of our time. And we've always done that, especially through the awakening and deepening of faith through like retreats and children's and adult catechesis, spiritual direction, spiritual conversations, etc. And I just see that continuing in different ways. And just recently I read something about the Synod on synodality, and the author was speaking about the Synod trying to bring the Church into a spirituality of listening, of discernment, and of mission. And I thought, wow, that's what we've been about since our beginnings. We've also always been listeners. We've also always tried to help people learn to discern, to pay attention to what was going on in their heart as far as their faith journey was concerned, etc., and being sent out on mission. So I do see us continuing that apostolate in the world today. But I noticed that there seems to be, in the changes and so forth that have been going on, we seem to be moving from a kind of concentration on place in terms of our retreat centers, which we no longer have in North America, to an emphasis on the quality of presence. We want to be a contemplative presence, visible and accessible. So presence and relationships, I think wherever we are trying to build community, the beloved community. That's one emphasis that I see in a different light. And another that I notice is collaboration. I think more and more we're drawn into collaboration, both with other religious, but with all those that we meet and work with and so forth, with laity and so forth. I think of our website and the programs that are offered. Many involve lay leaders and so forth. So that whole sense of collaboration and of the whole people of God having gifts to give in terms of faith formation. And then maybe because of my age and limitations, but I think more broadly, there is a drawing to intercessory prayer now, really giving ourselves to prayer for the world, for the church, for the intentions that are confided to our prayers, which to me is so touching that so many people do ask for our prayers for specific intentions. So those are some of the ways that I see, some ways of being that may be a little different than formerly.